close encounter of the bird kind. Good day, lords and ladies. My name be Nathan.
And mine be Haley.
I am Cryss, and this is One-Eye Jack.
And we are here at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, not on a fair day, because we are not in garb, but we are here at the Birds of Prey Aviary. So, if you were seeing our What's New for 2025 video that we posted just the other week, you'll realize that the aviary that we're standing in front of right now is not the aviary that we showed you that's new for 2025.
You want to see it?
Yeah.
You want to see it? Ready? Watch this.
Do your Vanna White impression. Magic. Here it is.
How about that? That is gorgeous. Look
Yeah.
at the update they made. You're definitely going to want to check it out.
Yeah, so we filmed the video with Edge Feather Experience and Cryss. The video that you're watching right now, we actually filmed that in 2024.
Yeah.
I got burned out editing, and I just didn't get a chance to finish editing it during the 2024 season. So now you're watching it, but this is the aviary.
That's what you want to look for when you actually come and experience Edge Feather.
Yes, experience.
Experience. Edge Feather Experience.
Yes, you only get one experience, unless you come to all 3 shows that they have in a day.
Then you get all the experiences.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to this experience, seeing the birds, getting to do things that we might not normally see in an actual presentation show that you do on a fair day.
Some of the days during the week when we're rehearsing with the birds, we get to test the limits a little bit, see what they want to do naturally, encourage those natural wants, and see just what their personality is telling them they want to do. Because they're all very individual creatures and they all have very bright personalities.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing what kind of unique footage we can get today. So, are you ready to fly some birds?
Absolutely. I'm not just ready, but so are the birds.
Awesome.
All right, let's get to it.
So Titus here is a red-tailed buzzard, but everybody would know him as a red-tailed hawk.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's got the nice red
Yeah.
tail.
Oh, of course. He makes such cool noises, too.
Yes. And he is.
To us, who don't have to hear it all the time, probably.
He has a pretty incredible personality. He's very excitable. He assumes that everything is about him.
Well, he's super handsome, though.
He is, and he knows it. He is one of our 2 rehab birds. He was found in the wild as a baby on the ground with a hole in his head, and at the time he needed a lot of pretty intensive medical care. So he had a lot of hands-on work done to him, which means he was very unintentionally imprinted on humans. So he does not know that he is a bird of prey. He thinks he's people, which makes him an excellent ambassador, not so great as a wild animal, which is exactly why he's a part of our program instead. He excels very much so being in front of a crowd, but he is very picky about when he flies. He has to be the first bird in our first show every single day. And it shows. He's got me trained extremely well.
Yeah, right. So are there ever moments where you are, like, intimidated by them, or as they're swooping toward you, or...
You would be crazy to do what I do without at least some form of a healthy fear of the birds. They're still wild animals.
Yeah.
They're trained, but they've got very wild instincts, so at a moment's notice, their attitude can change, their feelings towards you can change. I am always asked why the birds wear bells. And traditionally, it's so you can hear them if you can't see them. They're up in the tree while you're out hunting. But my number one reason to have a bell on a bird is so if I have my back turned and they're flying at me, I know.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple that try to sneak attack me in the hopes of getting an extra meal.
That makes sense, yeah. So obviously they're not being, like, aggressive toward you necessarily. They're just overexcited and ready to go.
For the most part. Titus here is just extremely excitable. And the rest of the day he'll be as calm as can be. Now he's pretty well pooped. He worked pretty hard. He had a lot of fun flying around.
Okay. So really, like, he's been flying around for a little bit, but it's not like he hasn't been out here forever. So it really only takes, like, a little bit to get them exercised for the day.
Yes.
Kind of?
So out in the wild, they'll spend up to 80 or 90% of their day just sitting on a perch doing absolutely nothing. They are incredibly lazy creatures. it is not a big feat for them to just soar.
Yeah.
Actively hunting is a very minimal part of their life.
Okay. For you, how often do they eat a day, maybe versus then how often would they eat in the wild? Is it similar?
In the wild, they'll eat anytime they get hungry or anytime they get the opportunity to. They're very opportunistic creatures, so they're not one to pass up an easy meal on the side of the road. A very hungry bird will absolutely go after some roadkill. Okay. Not our favorite. Sometimes in the hunting field, I've had birds find very, very dead skunks.
Oh, nice.
And that's a smell that you can never unsmell once you've smelled it.
Oh, yeah.
And the birds seem to love it because they can't smell whatsoever. So they're like, wow, look at this really awesome
food.
Exactly. It's just a road pancake.
Even though the birds have nostrils, they cannot smell.
Correct. Their olfactory senses are really, really poorly developed. So they can taste a little bit, but they can't really smell at all.
So the nostrils would be for just breathing?
Yep.
Okay.
It is just for breathing.
Just
but as
another
far
way.
as how often I feed them, they get a set amount of food per day. And I can divvy that up into more than one flying session, or I can feed it to them all at one time.
Okay.
He's starting to calm down a lot from when we first brought him down here. It's because he's pretty content.
Yeah. Yep, now he's just singing.
Yep.
Wait, is he telling you anything?
No,
he's just having fun?
It's mostly just look at me, look at me.
Yep, okay, yeah.
Well, we're looking at you.
I can't stop. They're gorgeous.
Whoa. Jess, somebody needs to put a bell on you because I had no idea you were behind me there.
That'll be a requirement from now on for all of my helpers.
Yeah. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Feathered and unfeathered alike.
Yeah.
This is one of many trips that we have to take back and forth from the aviary to Bosworth Field because you have to work each individual bird separately, correct?
I sure do. Falconry is all about the cardio.
All right, yeah, we're gonna get our steps in today, that's for sure.
So this is Skyler. He is our African Lanner falcon. He's highly excitable, hence the squawking.
And just like that, he gets quiet.
Yep. The wonder of the hood.
I love the look.
The hood that we have on him was actually custom made to fit his head. So it fits him just right. And we did a lot of trial and error. We had a couple of hoods that we tried on to see which one would fit better. And when we found one that was really close of a fit, we flared out right around here where his cere is, which is what his skin on his nose is called, to make sure that it would fit him nice and snug so he can't see anything through it, but it doesn't touch him anywhere that's uncomfortable for him.
Is it made of like a soft leather?
Kangaroo hide.
Okay. And I love the little feathering on the top, the frill.
Yeah, it's partially for look, but also for function. So this is what I will grab and use to put it on and take it off of him. So you don't want to touch the hood by this part here because that's where the eyes actually go. And if that's deformed, it could touch their eyes, and that's the last thing that we want.
Oh yeah, don't
We
want
to be
that.
nice and comfortable.
All right, let's go fly him.
All right.
As we're walking, how hard is Skyler squeezing onto your hand to stay perched?
Not hard at all. His foot is pretty well loose.
Oh, yeah.
They don't really grip any harder than they really have to. A lot of people think that this leather glove is for my protection. That's only half of it. It's to give them a nice, solid, firm perching surface. Because if they're perching on your bare arm, they're going to have to squeeze a lot because your skin's going to give and take. And it's going to be a lot more uncomfortable for them. So this is just as much for their comfort as it is for mine.
Yeah. So I know with like dogs and cats, you got to trim their nails, or domesticated birds, you have to trim their beaks and stuff. Do you have to do anything with them?
So the nails, which are talons on a bird, you don't have to trim the talons for most captive raptors, so long as you're doing all of your husbandry right.
Okay.
Their beaks, on the other hand, they don't wear quite as naturally in captivity as they would in the wild, so we do have to trim their beaks on a pretty regular basis for most birds.
Okay.
Some of them grow faster than others, just like other birds in captivity. I've got my red-tailed Titus. His beak grows unbelievably quickly, so we usually have to trim his beak at least 3 to 4 times a year.
Okay.
Whereas a bird like Kasai, my Augur Buzzard, I maybe only have to do it twice a year for him.
Okay.
Or my eagle owl Dante, I've never had to trim his beak, and hopefully we'll never have to.
Why is that? Do we know
He
why?
is an extremely powerful bird, and he takes offense because he is an owl. Things linger with owls a lot more than they will for a bird like this. They'll hold a grudge.
Wow, so you just more so out of choice, like you don't want to have to
want
go
to.
do that process. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather not. I don't want to ruin the relationship that he and I have. It's pretty good right now, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Which makes sense because that's the same way with a lot of like dog owners. Like you can't go and there you are, Haley. You can't go in, and some of them can't go and trim their dog's nails because then that will ruin the relationship that the dog has with the owners.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready to fly him?
Yeah.
Let's go and fly him.
All right. Falcons, as a general rule, are highly excitable, so they get overstimulated really quickly. They're also incredibly greedy birds. He is probably one of the most historically accurate birds that I have in my entire program, because this is a bird that once upon a time was native to the British Isles. So this is a bird that was naturally flown by squires and knights as their personal falconry bird. And they would usually catch things like partridge. So he's more of a bird that would go after other game birds. And he has really taken to flying incredibly well in the show and using all of the terrain around him as cover, which is part of their natural flying style out in the wild.
Wow, he is quick.
Yes, he is.
That's amazing.
He learned how to do this sneak attack thing with the stage
Yeah.
using the trees in Muskogee. And there was one day,
Wow, that was cool.
it was so bad I literally screamed in front of the audience.
Oh.
The word Lanner actually means cowardly, and that is because they use an ambush style of hunting. They'll fly really low to the ground and use that terrain as cover.
Is that his way of saying I'm done?
I wanted to call it with him before he gets too tired. I want to make sure that I end it on a really positive note. See right there.
Okay.
I don't want him to fly to the point where he's so exhausted that he has to land first. Not only is that not fair for him, but it also will teach him some pretty bad habits.
So the flight pattern I noticed is very similar to what we've seen in the falconry portion of medieval times.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the same bird that they use for that type of flight show?
It tends to be, or a similar species. Usually they will use a bird like a Barbary falcon, a Saker falcon, or a Lanner falcon, which Skyler here is a Lanner falcon. The Lanners especially tend to excel in close quarters. They are naturally very low and slow flyers compared to some of the other falcons out there. So they're kind of the perfect choice for flight demonstrations like what we do. And it's because they do so well at that job.
He did really good today, that's for sure.
Sure did. It was amazing watching the power in those wings.
Yeah. You can tell when he's starting to get tired because his wings will kind of slow down a little bit. He won't range quite as far.
Yeah. There's just some angles that they go into that's so like strong and
The
gorgeous.
Falcons especially.
Mhm.
They're very angular,
Mhm.
very slimline.
Yeah.
You can
The way
see
trained
why
is
they're
good.
designed for fast speeds.
Mhm.
They're designed to cut through the wind like it's nothing.
Yeah, I noticed that he would like stop kind of on a dime, turn, and just dive bomb back at you.
Yes, they are the masters of the wind. They use it to their advantage out in the wild. That's usually how they get some of their fast speeds. And it turns them into just a feathered bullet, basically.
All right, so Cryss,
Yes.
who's next?
I think next up we're going to be flying our Harris Hawk, Jack.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Are we gonna go fly Jack now?
Absolutely.
He's very excited.
He's like, we're supposed to walk. Let's walk now.
All right, let's walk. Well, this is definitely a first for us.
Do you feel tall up there?
Feel very tall.
Pretty much the same.
Everybody looks so small out there, I can't even see them.
Yeah, right.
I can't believe we're up here.
I know. You ready to fall off the edge?
No, we're not quite as good as Queen Elizabeth from last year. Mm-hmm. It's a really neat view from up here.
It's very cool.
Definitely jealous of all the actors and performers that get to be up here on a weekly basis and get to look out over the field and all the people. I'm sure it's just energizing.
Oh, probably.
You only can come back on here if you have special permission. So do not
Yeah.
go beyond the chains that are clearly marked.
Do not enter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's for your safety.
So this is Jack, also known as One-Eyed Jack. He is a Harris Hawk. The Harris Hawk is one of the most popular falconry birds, not only here in the United States, but all over the world. Now, his name is One-Eyed Jack because he was born with a condition called microphthalmia, which means one of his eyes is severely underdeveloped. So if you look at him very closely in the face, you will notice that his right eye is a lot smaller than his left eye. That is the eye that was affected by the condition. It's been like that since he was a baby. It will never go away. He is blind in that eye. However, While it affected him a lot when he was younger with his flying skills, he has adapted to it very, very well, simply through having the opportunity to get used to it.
It amazes me how well he flies with being blind in one eye.
Yes. Our season last year, it was very noticeable that he would curve into his blind side pretty heavily, but over the winter, he really blossomed and figured out just how to navigate with that eye.
You're doing really good at this.
We really got to watch it this time, and from this view right here, you can see his little feet go. Like, he's really reaching for it, and he tucks everything in. Jack, here.
Good.
Ooh, that was so good.
That was so good. We might be able to get him to do it from me being a little bit further away now. Jack! Good job.
I love the tuck.
Now this is Kasai. Kasai is our African Augur buzzard, which is like Africa's version of a red-tailed hawk. If you look closely, he has a nice brick red tail, just like our red-tailed Titus does. He is...
You are a big guy.
Yes.
Wow.
He is the most aggressive bird that we have, so we have to be extra cautious whenever we're handling him.
Okay.
He likes to grab hands with his feet, and right now he is really pinching me through the glove. Ow.
Oh. So Nathan's question of do they grab on hard, it actually can be that way.
They can,
depending
yes,
on the bird.
absolutely. When you've got a bird that's nice and relaxed, like Skyler was earlier when we were walking down, he was just kind of calmly standing there. This is a bird that will intimidate and just be a general nuisance about his feet because he thinks it's going to get him somewhere, and it's not.
No.
But he's still going to try every single day. And it's not necessarily that he's trying to be mean. He's just, it's a part of his natural temperament. Almost all Augur buzzards that I've worked with have been aggressive, more so than all the other birds.
Interesting.
It's just a temperament issue with them.
Yeah, makes
Once
sense.
he's done eating and he's calmed down, he'll be fine. But until then, he's going to be worked up, scary nightmare.
Yeah.
But just because he's aggressive doesn't mean that he is a bad bird. We just have to be more cautious when we're working with him. And he, just like all the other birds, has a lot of personality, and he's got a lot to offer in the show.
Hi. Am I good? Is he comfortable?
I put a piece of food there.
Nice, okay.
Hoops. Camera. Kasai, action. So what happened there?
So what happened?
He was anticipating me, saw me here first, and then went, oh crap. So he made like a beeline for you and then changed direction.
I totally didn't even see it, but I love that. And if he wants to just ever be my best friend, that's fine.
No, I'm the one that got the wing to the face.
Yeah, you're.
Well, we thank you all for sacrificing yourself for the vlog.
We're going to do the lure next. Kasai!
Wow, yeah.
All right, this is bird number 5, correct?
Correct.
All right, this has been a lot of walking back and forth.
Not bad though. It's quite enjoyable.
Yeah.
Kind of chat along the way and learn about the birds.
Yeah, honestly, it's no worse than actually being here on a fair day, walking all around. It's actually probably less walking, honestly, than a fair day.
Yeah, I think so.
So
More predictable.
Yeah, right.
We know where we're going from point A to point B and back and forth.
Now this is Wicket, our barred owl, not to be confused with a barn owl. She is the other rehab bird that we have in our program. She actually came out of the wild as an adult bird. She was found in Florida because she was tangled in a barbed wire fence by her wings. So she does have some physical damage to her wings, which leads her to not be able to fly well enough to be released back into the wild. However, she does have pretty decent flight capabilities, so a lot of what we do in the show is well within her flight capabilities. So she gets a chance to come out and fly every single day just like all of the other birds, and it's more important for her than the others because of that damage to her wings. Because we want to make sure that not only is she mentally stimulated, but we want to make sure that she's got all of the physical capabilities to prevent her from getting something like arthritis prematurely in those damaged wings.
That's your
Just gotta show you her mousey.
You did great.
Oh, yeah.
Caught
And
it
like
all
a
by
magic trick,
yourself.
it's gone.
Yeah.
You do your perch? Perch.
Oh, that'll work. Other perch.
That was not the perch I was expecting.
New perch.
Wicket. And this is what it's like to work with an owl. You didn't quite catch the very intentional head turn away when I called her. Wicket.
There
Good
she
girl.
She was like, no, I want the camera to be on me first before I go.
She's brilliant.
You are smart, yeah.
She is the only girl bird that we have, so
Oh,
she's
okay.
pretty picky. She's the princess of the crew.
Uh-huh.
And apparently she likes that post today.
She's always kind of fluffy. Is that part of the damage to the feathers, or is that she just has loose feathers?
She's just an owl.
She just likes to be poofy.
Yeah, she's just an owl. Wicket. Yep. Oh, I almost had you.
Ah.
Owls will absolutely make you really work for it. You got to pay very close attention to their body language. You'll usually know about the time that you call their name. Wicket. Here. If they're going to come or not before they start to come.
Quite the attitude.
It is so easy to offend an owl. It's ridiculous.
What a good girl.
You're just staring me down.
It's a beautiful catch.
You can eat it now. Go ahead. It's all yours.
She's like, do you want to try to take it from me?
You have a little bit there.
Yeah, look at that.
You got something on your beak.
Can I help you with that?
Scooch it. There you go.
It's
Now
on the
it's
ground.
gone forever.
There's a little bit there still on the glove.
You're so close.
Oh my gosh, honey, you can't
You're
see
so
it there?
close. So owls actually can't see up close very well.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the way that their beaks are designed, the placement of their eyes, they can see about here and out.
Wow.
But the first couple inches in front of their face, they are pretty much blind as a bat. It is a big blind spot. It is not uncommon for owls to eat things that they're not supposed to, simply because they get it in their foot. It feels kind of squishy. Brain says it must be food. But you'll notice that unlike the other birds, the owls have these really fine feathers that are a lot longer all along their beak. They act kind of like a cat's whiskers. So they'll feel stuff with those feathers. And it'll tell them if there's something there or not. And if there is something there and they feel it, that's when they start to reach out and bite. It's more of a reflex than anything else. So if I touch her feather, she instinctually will try to touch it with her beak.
I love how the eyes close too.
That's why you were like, can I help you get this off your beak? So it's kind of like, because she's not going to just be like, chomp.
Yeah, she's got no idea it's there.
Yeah, until she felt you, and then she started doing that. That's neat.
I never know which way you're gonna go.
We don't either.
Seems that way.
Makes my job a lot harder as the cameraman.
Yes, it does.
Here we go, the final walk to Bosworth Field for the day. Yeah, it's like, where'd your voice come from? Uh-huh, really? Oh boy. Okay.
Now this is Sir Dante, the Eurasian eagle owl. These guys are found all over Europe and Asia. They are one of the largest owl species on the planet. He is big, he is beautiful, he is very bold, but don't let that fool you. He is also very, very sensitive. He is another one of the younger birds that we've got this year. He is 1.5 years old, and thank goodness, yes, he is fully grown. The females can be a lot larger. He only weighs about 4 pounds, but he has about a 5.5 foot wingspan. So if you could imagine, a female is going to have closer to a 6 foot wingspan. My apprentice was very grateful when I told her we were getting a male, because she was pretty sure that a female was going to eat her.
Those feet are massive, so it is a good thing that you're not getting much bigger.
Yes, and that's actually where they get the name eagle owl from, is the sheer size and power that they have in their feet. A mature eagle owl on the larger side, so probably a female eagle owl, can generate almost, but not quite, about 1,000 pounds per square inch of pressure, which is bone-crushing pressure. If he wanted to, he could take all 8 of those talons, go right through my leather glove, and then break the bones in my hand. I joke in the show, but it is very much a very serious matter that we do what Sir Dante wants.
You know, just laying here in the sand of Bosworth Field, as if I was one of the people that died during the ultimate joust.
We gotta go get the gravedigger.
Yep, where's Rip?
Dante, hurt!
Totally missed me.
Decided not to go down the center.
Yep.
Dante, here.
So thank you, Cryss. This was amazing. I loved it, especially because I'm such an animal person. And birds, I have such a fascination with them. So this was awesome, getting so up close and personal. So thank you for your time with this, as well as just, yes, hi. Like showing us how we should treat the birds too. I was really intrigued by that. They're not cats and dogs.
No.
They're also not like maybe what you would see as like a domesticated bird, which I don't even know if you can domesticate a bird fully.
Right. Especially not one of these.
Definitely
They're
not one of
fully
these.
trained, but they're still wild animals.
Yeah.
They're not domesticated in the least.
Yeah.
So treating them with the respect is it's so important.
Right. And like I learned, you know, they're not affectionate. They're not looking for cuddles and snuggles and really close. They want to do their own thing. I don't know if you want to tell us about that at all.
There are times that I wish that they were more affectionate. We do have a bond with them. It's mostly built on trust, but it's not affectionate like we would have with any of the other birds.
Yeah.
It is a very hollow relationship. It's very much one-sided. If I were to fall over dead in the middle of one of my shows, they would go through my food pouch, go, wow, that's awesome, and then they would fly off and find some other sucker.
Really? Wow.
No real devotion to you at all, other than the fact that right now you are their caretaker.
I'm a walking food delivering tree. That's about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, just to reiterate what Haley said, thank you. This was a great experience. This, for me, as somebody who likes to make videos, was definitely a dream come true.
You're very welcome.
Something I've been wanting to do for years, and I'm glad we got to do it with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, if you are coming to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, when during a fair day can they find you? Like where, what time, all that kind of stuff?
Yes, so occasionally you can find us all wandering throughout the fairgrounds with one of our birds. We like to make sure that everybody gets an opportunity to see the birds, even if they don't get an opportunity to see one of the shows, because we've got a lot of amazing shows happening here at the Renaissance Fair, especially this season. But we do have 3 full flight shows a day. They are all down at the Joust Field, and I try to bring out different birds in every single one of my shows, so you will get a very unique experience in all of the shows. And I highly recommend the 5:30 show, because you can come see a really awesome bird show, and then you will have an excellent seat for the final joust.
Yes.
Yes,
We've
very
done
much.
that. We've done that before.
We have, and it's a really good tip because sometimes it gets crowded.
Yes.
Pretty much every time. But
Now, if you are watching this and you do not have the capability to come to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair, how can they find you? Like, how can they know where to find you at other fairs and festivals?
So I do have an Instagram and a Facebook page for the birds and the bird show. If you just look us up under Edged Feather Experiences, you can keep track of us and see where we're going to be next.
I will be linking her social medias in the description down below, so that's where you can easily find those links, along with our social media accounts and everything like that you need to know to follow us as well.
yeah.
Again, thank you. This was a pleasure, but until next time,
So long.
farewell.
Namarie.
My name be Nathan.
Mine be Haley.
You could just say mine is.
Okay.
You don't have to do mine be.
Mine be.
Can you roll it? Yeah. Oh, hello.
It's not getting anything.
Did it hit you?
My shoulder.
Yeah.
Just his wings.
A little tap.
Love tap.
Oh, the little toesies.
I didn't call you yet. Come here.
That's perfect.
You're a cheater.
He's like, I wanted a camera time.
Let's see if I can keep up with him. Nope, couldn't keep up with him.
It's very fast.
Yes, he is.
I think next up we're going to be flying our Harris Hawk, Jack.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
See him now. He's
Up in the corner. He's like nesting.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Titus?
Oh yeah, it did come down.
Yep. Birds, man. They just do what they want.
It's an animal.
living life on the fly.
Ah.
Ah,
Titus.
bird puns.
It's your favorite. It's a mouse butt. You're not feeling it today, huh?
No.
Yeah, owls are difficult.
Yes, what is it?